If you're going to heat press t-shirts with more than one color and you want the vinyl to last longer, well, this video might be for you. This will be a small order. As you can see, the design has 3 different colors and we're gonna use heat transfer vinyl, also known as HTV. But before we get started with this project, I want to go over the equipment and materials that we're gonna use for this project. The type of vinyl we're gonna use is the Scissor Easy Weed, and the type of vinyl cutter is the Graphic CE 6060. The software we use to vector the logo is CorelDRAW X6. In case you are wondering if you are going to need a computer, of course, the answer is yes, you do need a computer. You can use a laptop or you can also use a desktop. And the t-shirts, this is the brand that we're going to use. Remember that we are going to have the links in the description of the video for everything that we're going to use. And this is how we used to layer the vinyl. First, we would apply the white color, and then afterwards we would apply the red and then the yellow color. But this is the way we're going to do it. We need to cut the letters and then apply them just like that. What we got to do, we have to select, we can do it actually this way. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. We can just go and select like the whole design, and from there I'm going to go to arrange and then shaping and simplify. And now we can move the letters, and this is how you take care of that. Of course, we'll still gotta mirror the logo. And now I'm gonna show you the settings that we use to cut this vinyl. Offset 0, speed 38, acceleration 1, cut force 15. We have shown you this so many times, but I think it's worth showing you guys every time, because especially if you're going to be working with HTV, it can get really expensive if you waste any material compared to Oracle 651. So as you can see, all I did was just pull the vinyl, and then I kind of got an idea if it was aligned or not, and then I sent it to the back of the machine, and then as the vinyl is moving, you get an idea of how much it's going to start moving once you start cutting it. It looks like we are good to go. So in the end, I decided to only cut about 8. We just want to start with this section and then start weeding that while we wait for the next section to finish. You get the idea. And remember, if you are liking this video, make sure you give us a like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Remember that if you want to support us additionally, we have memberships available. Just go to the join button and you will see all the options available. Remember that if you want to be able to use the decal calculator, the sign frame, and all the tools, just make sure to select premium membership. Thank you for your support. It looks like things are getting a little better. Right now we're getting more orders for magnets and things like that, even business cards. I don't know what we would do if we weren't selling any t-shirts or hoodies. One of the questions that we get a lot, if the vinyl that we use to make t-shirts is the same that we use to make decals, and it is not the same. It is completely different. To make t-shirts, or also known as HTV, is the one that you need a heat press to be able to apply it. On the other hand, we got Oracle 651. This one, you don't need a heat press to activate the adhesive, but you will need a masking or some kind of transfer to be able to apply your vinyl onto the surface. So that's one of the biggest differences. We're gonna start weeding out the white color. This is the main color. This one has like all the letters and stuff. In case you are wondering what size of the logo is, usually for the front, the width of them, we try to keep them somewhere around 3.5 to 4 inches. Not too bad. For its size, I think it's weeding out good. Now comes the easier part, since this is a lot bigger than the one that goes on the fronts. I try to fix as many details as I could. This section I made it wider and thicker So little things that you can fix to make your life a lot easier. Although I don't know if it's possible when working with 3 different colors, which we try not to do anymore.
I'm spoiled with the transfers.
I was just about to say that we mentioned that in every video, but honestly, it is a game changer actually when you start using those transfers. Again, the only downside is since we do not have the equipment to make them ourselves, like the transfers or the DTFs, it takes a little bit to get them. So this is what's gonna make a huge difference. See, Luis is taking the inside of the letters out. Of course, we made sure that we took care of that in the software. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting the yellow vinyl. It's not too bad. It seems to be winning out nicely. Usually I like to do the letters the opposite. This should be a lot easier winning out the bigger ones. And Nacho is almost finished with the red color. He's having lots of fun, huh? Yeah. Once the heat press is ready, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna apply this white color first, the main color, and then I'm going to combine or align the yellow inside the letters like that. I'm gonna try to align it as best I can. Now I'm gonna check the settings for the heat press. Temperature is gonna be 315. We're gonna give it 14 seconds. And a few additional tools that we use, pillow and the Teflon cover. Our heat press is ready. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pre-press the garment for a few seconds, like 3 or 4 seconds. I already checked the pressure and everything. Then I'm gonna grab one of the small logos and the placement, like the center of the logo, I'm gonna try to keep it about this distance. And it's gonna be about 8.5 inches from up here, just to give you an idea. I need to move it up a little bit, just a tiny bit, not too much. And I'm gonna take advantage of the adhesive that the vinyl has or the backing has. I can lift the garment and just get an idea if we need to reposition the logo. I can probably move it a little bit to the left. I'm gonna give it a few seconds, like probably 5 seconds. Then I'm gonna let it cool off a little bit. Even though Caesar Easy Weed, you can do a hot peel or a cold peel. I think it's better if we wait a few seconds. And I'm gonna start removing the backing. This is where the challenge is. Sometimes if you do not align this color here, you may see a little gap, which shouldn't be a big deal. I mean, your garment's gonna last a lot longer if you do it this way. So it's worth doing it this way, I think, in my opinion. And we're gonna do a few seconds. Then we can remove the backing or the plastic. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the red color. All right, I'm gonna just a few seconds again. And then after I remove the plastic, I can just do a full cycle, 14 seconds. And looks like we got the front logo ready. Now I'm gonna turn or rotate the garment and pretty much repeat the same steps. Repress it for a few seconds. And for the back, I'm gonna do about, I think just a little bit up, less than 5 inches. And then of course, measure to the sides. Now for this t-shirt, the red color, I'm gonna do a little different. I'm actually going to skip a color since the garment is red. I'm going to just leave it like that. Before I remove the plastic, something I want to mention is that you could even sell a design like this. It makes it look nice with the outline. You could do just one color like this, and this way you can always reduce the price. You can give a better deal to your customer if he's okay with that. Now I'm gonna do the other color. Sometimes this can be a challenge, but it's not too bad, I mean. All right. And now do the full cycle. Okay. Something I would like to mention, it is totally fine to layer HTV. Even till this day we do it. Now if you want the shirt to last longer, avoid doing it. Now certain designs are friendlier than others. I'm glad that this one let us do it this way. As always, thank you for your support. Remember that if you like this video, of course, give us a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. If you would like to support us additionally, we have memberships available. Just go to the join button to see all the options available. Thank you, and we'll see you guys until the next one. Have a great day.